Leif Freyson was sitting in a tattered canvas camp chair, reading Real Monsters, Tales from the Life of a World-Traveling Cryptozoologist, and eating his way through a bag of Lindor truffles when he received divine revelation. Divine revelation, in this case, came in the form of a tingling at the back of his neck, and a voice echoing inside his skull. "Be vigilant, my godson," Freya whispered to him from some distant plane of existence. "One of my more dangerous tools has fallen into the hands of the enemy. I sensed them drawing near to it, but was unable to ward them off in time." Leif would know this voice anywhere. He'd been listening for it for weeks. It still shocked the bejesus out of him, and he dropped his book, which fluttered a good 30 feet before landing on the forest floor with a soft plop. He sat bolt upright, stuffing the bag of chocolates into his pocket. A glance through the trees told him the Villon surveyor he and Terra had been tracking through the forest for 2 days was still asleep in his pup tent. Whoever had captured Freya's next treasure wasn't that guy. Leif scrambled down from the ladder. "Hell's teeth, godmother!" he hissed into the still forest air. "If you're keeping that close of an eye on things here in Midgard, why didn't you tell us where the next relic is? Without leads of our own, we've been following random Villon employees all around Scandinavia for the last month." If the great goddess heard Leif's complaining from her throne on the other side of the universe, or wherever she was at the moment, she did not bother responding. Leif wouldn't have been surprised if she'd ended her communication spell the moment she'd passed along her warning. Which meant it was safe enough to whine and complain as he gathered up his book, brushed off the clumps of wet leaves, and broke into a jog down the narrow deer trail. "Because it's all part of the quest," he grumbled. "We can't tell our chosen one where to find all her shiny magical artifacts now, can we? Oh no, the journey itself is the point. She must hunt down the ancient shrines herself. She must protect and claim them herself. And by herself, I mean she must rope other people into spending perfectly lovely days stuck up in trees, spying on her enemies, and hoping they will lead her to the shrines.